Good afternoon, Norman. Our healthcare system is strong. We have a downward trend of new positive cases in our city, and we have increased testing capacity and made progress on our contact tracing plan. While I am disappointed that our state is moving so fast in the wake of an unprecedented pandemic, that doesn't change the reality that everywhere around us is moving forward. Since our city isn't an island and I can't keep residents from leaving, keeping our businesses closed at this time does nothing but hurt businesses. But if we are opening, we must do it safely. Throughout our city's history, our businesses have been extraordinary partners in supporting education, community events, and our nonprofits. And now we need those businesses to be extraordinary partners in protecting public health. As I've said from the beginning, we are in this together. The industry guidelines that we have reviewed will not be suggestions in Norman. They will be requirements. If you cannot provide facial coverings for your employees, you cannot open. If you cannot do your business in a way that enforces social distancing, you cannot open. These requirements are not meant to put an undue burden on businesses. It's to keep us all safe. Businesses cannot operate if all of their employees and customers are sick. The Action Center will be prepared to handle complaints about businesses that are not following these requirements, both from customers as well as employees. The Norman Police Department will continue its education, warning, and citation approach to enforcement as we begin our Reboot Norman plan. While our stay-at-home order expires at midnight on April 30th, we are beginning our Healthier at Home initiative on May 1st. This includes our phased approach to reopening our community, guidance on facial coverings and social distancing for our residents, and the continuation of programs like Stay Home, Be Social that allow us to connect from the safety of our own homes. I want you to know that our summer will look different. Many of the events that you and your family look forward to, like community celebrations and regular events in the park, will not happen. Youth sports will operate differently. Social distancing is one of our greatest tools in continuing to slow the spread of this virus, and I will not risk undoing the progress gained through the sacrifices we've all made by staying home and closing our business doors this past month for this sentimental attachment to events. I can assure you that my family will miss these events as well. But the great news is that we will have them again, just not this year. We will also look different in the coming months. Facial coverings of any kind are strongly recommended and will be needed. Our businesses will be required to do their part to keep Normanites safe, and Normanites need to do their part to wear facial coverings to keep employees safe. To all of you making masks, thank you. Over the next several days, we will be providing information on how individuals can make or get a mask. Again, without a vaccine, having everyone wear some sort of facial covering is an effective way to stop the spread of the coronavirus. I want to share with you some information that was provided by the Hudson College of Public Health regarding why we all need to wear masks. If you are wearing a mask and someone with coronavirus is not, you still have a 70% chance of contracting the virus. If a COVID carrier is wearing a mask and you aren't, your chance of contracting the virus drops to 5%. But if both of you are wearing a mask, your probability of contracting the virus drops to 1.5%. Remember that many people who have this virus have been asymptomatic, which means they show no signs of being sick and often don't even feel sick, but continue to shed and spread the virus to others. I appreciate and value my family and friends and neighbors enough to wear a mask, and I also want to make sure I'm not inadvertently hurting my servers, bartenders, and stylists as well. I want to share with you some of the fears that I hear on a daily basis from people who work in these close personal contact industries. From a server, social distancing while taking orders, getting drinks, and handling food. Even if the servers are wearing masks, that won't protect them if the customers aren't. And customers cannot wear masks as they eat and likely wouldn't put them back on if they needed something, if they even have masks or protective gear at all. Servers and waitstaff are not expendable. I am not expendable. From a hairstylist, I know everyone wants to just get back to normal and open up the town, but I have concerns about going back to work, being so up close and personal with my clients. If the town opens up salons, I will go back to work because that's what my clients and society expect me to do. But if our stay-at-home order is extended, I will be able to stay safe, keep my family safe and my clients. I know it's a hard decision, but a lot of us are relying on this decision to keep us safe. From another stylist, their number one rule seems to be 6 feet. We can glove up, mask up, and everything in between, but at the end of the day, the chance of exposing ourselves is very high. Many want to go back to work, but doing so prematurely can cost far more. From an esthetician, I am a self-employed esthetician, and I was flooded with messages of clients insisting to get in on Friday, April 24th after the governor's address. It was such a comfort that you came through and reminded everyone about the stay-at-home order. I am afraid to open. However, I plan on treating myself like a nurse when it comes to work. Masking, gloves, staggered appointments, and scrubs that I will remove before coming into the house with my family. To all of the businesses out there, if you don't want to open up for business yet, don't. If you want to require customers to wear masks before they enter your store or establishment, you have my full support. Do what you need to do to keep your employees and their loved ones safe. Norman residents will not forget the measures you put in place to keep them safe as well. Loyalty runs deep in this community. To all of our residents feeling the anxiety that admittedly I am feeling about moving forward, if you don't want to get back out to businesses yet, don't. Do what's right and safe for you and your loved ones. Programs like Stay Home, Be Social will continue throughout the summer so you can stay connected. And when you're ready to get out, these requirements will be in place to help keep you safe. Remember to take care of your mental health as much as your physical health during this time. The Cleveland County Health Department, Norman Regional Health System, and the Central Oklahoma Community Mental Health Center are all great resources for keeping us healthy, both physically and mentally, and they're right here in Norman. Don't be afraid to get the help that you need. As we begin our phasing process, I want to be clear. We are not returning to normal. We likely won't see that for well over a year. But I am confident that we will come together to define a new normal, one that keeps our residents safe and our economy going. We will keep going because I truly believe that our best days are ahead. This past year, we have invested in our future in several ways. We've invested in public transportation. We've invested in the Norman Regional Health System. We've invested in Norman Public Schools. And we continue to work on a bond package that will invest in public safety, accessibility, small businesses, and quality of life projects all over our city. We will get through this. And what a beautiful and strong future we have to look forward to here in Norman. Thank you, and stay safe.
For more information, visit www.coronavirus.normanok.gov.